Well, I think she always looks superb.
She walked in looking like she had just come off the stage, either of a Hollywood production or certainly of one of the fashion houses in Manhattan.
My first impression of meeting Kristen was that I was a much better dresser than she was. I had nicer jewelry too.
She's secretly wearing her hair back in a barrette, no lipstick, a backpack purse, the rarely seen jeans. That's probably the true Kristen Richardson, but we just don't know it.
Whenever I say to her, "Where did that come from?" she always says, "Oh, I've had this forever." It's the oldest line in the book.
She wasn't always like that, but boy, did she learn quickly. Except, to Kristen's credit, she will shop the sales.
From my perspective, the external beauty, if you will, is really surpassed by the internal beauty.
But her physical beauty is really stunning, stunning. So to say that she's more beautiful, at her core is, really a statement. She ended up on Wall Street at the trading desk. And, I was joking with Blair and I said that, I know why he would want to marry Kristen, was just to kind of take the competition out.
She was very bubbly, lots of fun. She used to be able to tell the best dirty joke around, but after we had 4 kids, all of that stopped. And actually, I missed that. Both her parents were public school teachers in the Milwaukee system, and that's really where she gets her love and her passion for education. But she worked 3 jobs part-time. She put herself through school. She got a scholarship to Randolph-Macon. She loved languages. She's fluent in Spanish. And then Kristen and I have lived in New York and in Tokyo and Hong Kong.
And so for those years, she was at home running basically what I would call a 5-ring circus, as though it wasn't a circus at all. She would lend her house and more write checks, I think, in the early years, because her focus was on her kids.
She's had challenges in her life with, the kids and some learning issues, some learning challenges, and so Kristen really decided that she was going to find out as much as she possibly could to be able to help her children as much as she possibly could, and this steered her in the direction of education reform and that whole arena.
We're so dedicated to Denver Academy because really in grade 3 our son could barely read and barely write and certainly was well below grade. And Denver Academy just changed all that. He's now going to college and we're very, very thankful. So her belief is by correcting educational practices and educating people better, that society is going to be a lot better.
I was on the board of the foundation, and when she came on the board, it became very apparent very quickly that she was really enthusiastic about improving the quality of education for our children in the community.
When she became the chair of the Denver Public Schools Foundation, she said right away that she wanted to make sure that the foundation was engaged in the strategic work of reforming the school district, not just on odds and ends, and she's managed to accomplish that in spades.
So Kristen is very active, obviously, with the DPS Foundation. She's been involved with the DPS Foundation since 2003, and I know that she's just as active with the Denver Academy, with Children's Hospital, and certainly with the Smithsonian Institute, where she's serving as the education chair.
Kristen's nickname in our house is Rocky. She's really solid. She's a very straight shooter. She's kind of the rock for the kids. She's highly organized. And if you're at a board meeting, the person you should sit beside is Kristen, because she's gone through a complete board packet. It's all yellow marked, it's all organized. So if you don't read your board packet, make sure you sit beside Kristen.
She's completely OCD and anal about everything. And we tease her, we call her Becky Homeki, because she loves to cook and clean. But like if you cook in her kitchen, she'll follow you around cleaning up every little thing as you're cooking. So one year we got her those funny rubber gloves with like little fringe, and I got her a faux fur apron, so she could be the fashionista, Becky Homeki. So she does have little quirks like this. She's a perfectionist, but that's why she's able to get so much done.
When you first meet Kristen, she walks in the room and you instantly notice her. She's put together, she's beautiful, she's got a perfect smile, she's engaging, warm, and kind. But be careful, because if she's there to talk to you about business, she is a pit bull with lipstick.
What drives Kristen is just a genuine concern.
Kristen is engaged, she's smart, and she's relentless.
She comes to the table, rolls up her sleeves, says, what can we do, how do we do it, and she's the last one to leave the room.
She has a phenomenal sense of humor. She is very loyal.
She digs deep and tries to figure out how to resolve things on her own.
I think everybody respects her and likes her because of the way she is and the way she talks to other people and work with people. She's also very driven, and she wants to get things done, and she's taken over the train wreck I left behind at the foundation, tried to fix it all, and she's doing a good job of it.
She's an incredibly strong woman. The challenges that she can face, the balls that she can keep in the air at the same time, while maintaining good humor, while continuing to be stable and supportive, and someone on whom the people around her can rely.
She's a very spiritual person, and she senses this. She senses things about other people.
Kristen is the kind of person who says the same thing regardless of who the audience is. That is a characteristic of integrity that you don't see very often.
She's very, very positive. When she meets someone, she always looks at their good attributes. Her husband looks at their bad attributes, but she always focuses on that.
She always approaches the work with such a great sense of humor and positive energy, which she brings to a room that often didn't feel all that positive because there's so much conflict around the reform of our public schools.
She has a lot of great experience, and she has a lot of enthusiasm, and when you put those two characteristics together, you've got a force.
I don't think that she's aware how, what a powerhouse she really is. When you think about the impact she's made in what I would term a very short period of time, watch out. And it's not just watch out Denver, watch out world.
She's going back to graduate school next spring. I don't know if you guys are aware of that, but she's going back to get a master's degree after all the things she's done in her life, and now she wants to go get better educated.
I know that as her commitment and work continues in this community, everybody is going to want a piece of Kristen Richardson.
Kristen, Seal and I congratulate you on the very deserved recognition you're receiving at this event.
You are an absolute dear friend, a dear boss, and a true leader for me and for all of us. Thank you so much. Congratulations.
It's about time that you've been recognized for all your hard work in this community, and can't wait to see what you're going to do next.
You're really fortunate. They're not roasting you tonight like they have the rest of us in the past. So good luck in the future, and good luck in going to graduate school.
I'm honored to have been your friend over these last 16 years, and I will forever be indebted to our children for bringing us together.
I love you so much. You're a great gal.
Cheers to you, Kristen. I can't imagine a more worthy roastee than you. I wish that I were there tonight. You're nice to have me, but the one thing I know above all else is that Kristen Richardson's looking absolutely beautiful. Have a great night.